Welcome to episode 4. I almost forgot what episode we're on for somehow. Of Power Rangers Shadow Omens. Last time, our Rangers just woke up in a nice, clean hospital. And we're unsure where they are. They were half interrogated and half given a lot of information. They're a little unsure, a bit skeptical if they are alive, if they are in somewhere real, unless they are being, brainwashed currently. That's always fun. And in the process of becoming superhumans, that could also be a case. But we'll find out. We last left off with our lovely peeps in front of nice mansion. Let's see what happens there. We open on our 5 still skeptical Rangers, thinking to themselves, is this real? Is this a trap, a ploy by Ransik to brainwash us? Or is it even worse? Are you guys in the process of becoming mucks? As all these questions and doubts run through your brains, the front gate of the mansion slowly swings open with a creak and a squeak of the metal. And out of the side wall comes an older looking gentleman in a black suit, saying, welcome to the Myers estate. I was told to expect 5 peculiar men to be visiting today. If you 5 will please follow me inside. And he turns around on his heels and starts slowly walking more in. What do you guys do?
I guess
Yeah. Orchid would step forward. He'd turn to Benji and be like, watch our back, Benji. Thorson, watch our flanks. I'll watch ahead.
I had my hand half raised like I was about to go greet this guy, but I was just wait.
raise your hand to give a handshake, but then suddenly just like sort of put it in your pocket and sort of walk casually after everybody is moving into battle position.
Following behind this defenseless old man.
I give him that aw shucks grin.
That bastard.
Peculiar men indeed, he thinks to himself. So you guys follow him in like battle formation?
Over like kite formation.
Alright. You're all led through the front door, across the courtyard of the mansion, and upon entering, you bear witness to a large room with a shiny hanging light fixture up above. And as you look to your left and right, just the most clean shininess you've ever seen. I don't think you would have ever thought a room could look so proper and not in disarray. On either side, there are a set of stairs that wrap up, meeting up in the center, at the top.
This is the weirdest science lab I've ever seen.
Seems quite impractical.
That's the only place they keep clean that I've ever seen, right? Like,
yes, the closest thing you've ever seen to something as awing and like jaw-dropping would be the hospital room.
yeah, okay.
As you guys are taking in your new surroundings, you just hear, if you would all follow me upstairs to Sir Meyer's office. And he twirls on his heels once again and starts stepping up the steps.
We knew an Eric. Who's Sir?
He stops for a moment.
I'm kidding. I'll just go.
And side eyes you. And keeps going. You guys all follow up the steps?
Yeah.
Cautiously go
Yep.
up the steps.
Yeah, go up the steps.
It's a little awkward to assume battle formation going upstairs. But, we'll make the...
Some of you are like crab walking up,
I'm-
watching the flanks.
I'm like kind of half abandoned it. I'm kind of just like half walking up the stairs. Like this
Walk
could
up the
be it.
stairs, but sideways.
Just
Keep a
crab
watch.
walk.
Keep a watch on that banister.
No,
I'm
that
Never
eyeing
know
the
when that
banister-
chandelier is gonna explode.
It is
eyeing the
oddly
banister to
shaped.
slide down it.
Yeah, so you guys are led up the stairs to the center room with thick wooden doors with a glossy finish. The older gentleman swings open the doors, steps aside, and gestures you in.
The room empty.
Straight ahead you see Eric sitting in his chair. But it's not as big as the room you were just in downstairs, but it's a roomy room.
Do you want me to scout ahead?
It's gotta make sure it's not a hologram.
Okay.
Or Orchid would go in.
Okay. Do you guys all proceed?
Yeah.
As you enter this smaller office, you see Eric on the far side of the room, behind his desk, typing away on his laptop. Your eyes are drawn to a very out-of-place item in this bright, polished room. Just like downstairs, you have nice banisters, you have a nice light fixture above, leather seats, really nice mahogany desk that he's working on, with some bookshelves. But you see this small box-like item sitting on his desk, holding down some papers. It looks to have burns or blast marks, and it's chipped and cracked away. Completely out of place with everything else that looks fancy and clean in this room and in the mansion, for that fact.
Are there chairs?
There's leather couch. Eric, as you guys analyze the room and see this item, Eric looks up from his laptop and stares daggers into each of your eyes. And just hear from behind the laptop, "Take a seat." As he stands up and points at the center of the room, which lies two long leather couch seats on either side of a coffee table.
Yeah,
Or
Orchid would
then we'll
position
just-
himself in front of the leather couch. And as he sits down, he goes, "That's an interesting paperweight you have there."
He looks at your kid and then looks at the paperweight. Anyways, sorry. He looks at you, Orchid, and then looks at the paperweight and chuckles to himself. He's like, "Yeah, it's a really unique item, to say the least."
Unique, you say?
And as you guys settle down on the couch, the leather couches, he steps from behind his desk, wrapping around, and takes a seat leaning on his desk. Looks over all of you and says, "We have a lot to go over. First, if you're unaware of who I am Eric Myers, second lieutenant and the head operative of the Silver Guardians. I am the..." Eric pauses for a moment, getting hung up on his words. And chuckling softly to himself, "I was the Quantum Ranger." Feels like just
What?
yesterday, but that's history of the past. Speaking on history, though, you all seem to come from a world with quite a different history than the one I've lived in these past 25 years. You all seem younger than such, but if you can please fill me in on the past 25 years of your history. As he opens the floor, you find.
I think Orchid would look to Thorsten, who'd probably know, or he would think would know the most.
Well, without trying to get too far into detail, Thorsten will glance at everybody else before giving the general rundown of what he's come to understand how the last 25 years went for things in their timeline, at least what he was told, assumingly, by his parents, and what he learned, just living through it in general himself.
Mm-hmm. He contemplates himself for a second, and he says, "Huh. So Ransik won. That's a nightmare I don't think I've ever wanted to, or I'd ever imagined to dream about. But it seems like it happened somewhere. You guys made it out pretty okay, it seems."
I mean, we went through a fair bit, but it seems that we were lucky in the end.
We're
Yeah.
all the upside of the dirt, so
Very, very lucky. Some of you, well, actually all 5 of you, are assumed dead. You guys were very unstable for the week that you guys were out, and near the end there, we were barely getting a pulse out of any of you. But you're standing here now, so yeah, it must have some type of fate on your side.
I just choose. Oh, sorry.
What were you gonna say?
No, never mind. I'll save it for later.
We found you all passed out last Friday on the 13th on an abandoned road. It was dark and raining, so we weren't too sure what was happening, but we did see that you guys did not travel here alone. I ended up getting into a fight with, seems like, one of your friends or enemies from your time.
Where's our urn, by the way?
Your urn. I'll get to that in a moment. There's some questions I have about that. We brought your urn into the to our lab. We ran some tests on it. It doesn't have any energy signatures that we're at all familiar with in this realm. Do you guys have any information you guys could lend about this urn of yours?
Well, the enemy that you're saying came with us, wanted it. They would probably know much more than us.
I see. Yeah, they put up a fight, basically putting me out of commission. Definitely stronger than I've ever faced before.
were they a mixture of yellow and black?
Yes, they were.
What you have to do is just interrupt them when they're talking. That's their weak spot.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't think that worked for us.
Okay.
Well, if you guys were in a fight with this person and almost came out dead, I don't know how your next fight will go. Looking at the damaging of your morphers as he looks at your guys' wrists.
These things.
They didn't come through the battle unscathed, unfortunately. I say, don't know what we're gonna do with them now.
Yeah, he crosses his arms and takes a look at them. They look a little different, but I know Time Force morphers where I see them, and they are definitely bring back a lot of memories. I haven't seen them in a while. But if
What's the... Oh yeah, what is a quantum ranger?
More like isn't one.
It's made up. It's not real.
Is that a math ranger?
Oh no.
If you don't look at him, he doesn't exist.
Damn. I mean, shoot. It's
I'm not trying to be like an asshole. I'm just saying we don't know what a quantum ranger is. We barely knew what Time Force was, right?
I think Thorsten heard of him before.
Oh, okay. If he did, then
Yeah,
I'll
I
retract my statement.
I would have known who the Quantum Ranger is.
Okay. Then I will retract my statement.
yeah, what's it called? My power was a little bit different, but derived from the same technology.
Mr. Myers, what happened to your Rangers? Where are they now?
Well, they're back in their time. In the year 3000.
That sucks.
With the Ransik that lost, who is a good family man now.
Yeah, that's still difficult to imagine.
So you're saying we could visit Ransik right now?
I don't have the technology to go 3,000 years in the future, or to the year 3000, I should say. But they stop by every once in a while when they have the time, unintended. But back to your urn. It seems like we both don't have any information on it, but one thing I did find out, or I should say, my scientists, there's a crack on the urn, and I'm unsure if you guys are aware.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed to have leaked, and whatever power was contained within this urn, most of it is gone. And we have gotten slight readings of it all throughout Silver Hills and surrounding areas. So we fear that whatever this power is kind of spreading, or something's going on with it. But that is something for a later date. We were able to conceal the last of the power within the urn, sealing the seal. And using our state-of-the-art machine that they have dubbed, and he like rubs his temple when he's about to say this. He's like, the super systematic sterile sizer 66,000.
Mind telling me what that is? I say.
Yeah, I would like to know what that is. What?
Did you name that? You came up with that yourself?
No.
Is that they're like a what's called where you use the first letter of each word to make it simpler?
Alliteration?
I'm not
S 66,000.
Yeah, I'm not too much of an alliteration guy myself, but it is what it is. My scientists seem to have a funny bone.
I see.
But it's not funny.
I don't. Funny. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But Soren is going to say, all right, well, and, aside from that, I am curious. Is there any sign that whatever was in that urn might be dangerous to the populace? Is it like something? Have they analyzed it? Found out that was like toxic or inside, or there was some kind of weird goop? I don't want to know. Find out that this is harming when I don't even know what was inside that darn urn.
Yeah, all our tests came back voided. It seems like our technology can't comprehend the energy within this urn. Which is very interesting since it seems like your modern technology is definitely not as advanced as ours. So it raises the question, where did the urn come from? But from our knowledge, we are unsure what the leaked energy is capable of. Hopefully nothing bad. Hopefully it's we're able to retrieve it and contain it before it is being able to be used incorrectly by the one in yellow and black. So our current objective is to find these energy sources and retrieve them. But he like opens up a little pocket in his chest uniform and pulls out rummages.
Up in his chest. No, sorry.
He shows you his manly chest hair. No. Starts stripping. Wait, what?
This took a turn.
This took a turn.
Oh,
It was getting
man.
hot in here. I gotta be shirtless. I'm sorry, guys. No. He opens up a little pocket in his like chest uniform and digs in there and pulls out a little jar looking thing. It looks like a toy. And he holds it out in his hand and it says, "This is what the device did. We shrunk down your urn to hand size."
I want to scramble up and get it.
Careful with that. You don't know what's in it and what it did.
So
I said.
you launch at Eric to try to grab it?
I thought he was offering it out.
No, he was just holding it up.
Damn, alright.
Charge it.
So you're gonna launch at him?
No, I'm not gonna launch at him. I'm trying to scramble up to pick it up. Never mind.
Go get a better look.
Yeah, I guess if I could investigate a little bit, I would want to look. Fine. I'm not trying to attack the man. I just thought he was like offering out for the first person to grab it.
No, he just pulled it out to like show it.
Yeah.
I
would like to get up and just look at it closer. That's all.
Yeah, you could approach.
So wait, why? So he told us, why did he shrink it down?
So it's more convenient.
Oh, okay. So what does it do again?
What, to break it?
What does it do? No one knows.
More convenient to what though? To break it? It seems like if it's smaller, then it's gonna be more fragile. But maybe
like
I'm
denser.
It's still the same item, just
okay.
condensed down in size.
Can't
It still
you
has
use that?
some heft to it as he kind of like tosses it in his hand.
Couldn't you lose that more easily?
Careful with that thing.
Per se. So the size of it is like it fits like it's like what's the best way? It's like a big, think of like a 2 liters Coca-Cola and you try to hold it from like the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the size of that. So like it fits like your whole hand. You have to like stretch out your fingers and it fits it. but like the top is pretty small. So it's like a really small like jar. Think of it like as what's his name? Gara in Shippuden when he like changed from the big one to the really small one. Think of it like that. So it's like the really small urn thing from that Gara has in Shippuden. So he actually, so since you're the closest, Benji, he actually says, he looks at you and was about to give it to you actually, but then it's like walks past you.
Oh my god, really?
He did not like how excited you were about this item.
Drops it immediately.
And passes it to the next who would, so in the seats, right? Who would have sat like the closest to the desk, like the closest to him?
Soren probably would sit or stand close to the desk. He's forward.
Audible whining ensues.
I wanted to hold it.
Nothing against you, Benji. It's everything against you, actually.
Nothing personal. Well, actually, it's not you. It's me. No, I changed my mind.
Absolutely is you. It's me.
It absolutely is you. I'm sorry, it cannot be me. You're overzealous and too much of a baby face for Eric to have confidence in you currently. Is the honest reason.
Oh, I'm sure. That's no, I get that. I'm just like, he's just inner fuming. That's fine.
He looks at Soren and gives it to you, and he says, "Here, hold on to this and keep it safe."
Of course, say I'll guard it with my life.
And you see that like he actually, it's the urn that you guys all know just shrunk, right? But it actually also has kind of like a wrapping attached to it with like a hook. So like it and when he gives it to you, he's like, hook it onto your belt and keep a watch on it.
All right. I'll do as he suggests in this case. And I definitely am not going to give it to the person he refused it to.
Oh God, that's how everything goes to crap.
You guys, okay? You guys know I'm your tech specialist, right?
We're going to let you.
Real talk. Does anyone actually know you're the tech specialist, though, Benji?
I'm literally the one they handed the briefcase.
Did they hand it or did you take it?
Okay, fair. Fine. Orchid's the only one that knows, and he's not about to tell anyone I do anything right, I guess.
I mean, Orchid could very much speak up. I mean,
I'm joking.
He could.
But Orchid doesn't speak to people that much.
He could. He won't.
So I mean, this doesn't seem like technology.
Yeah,
fair.
Like
fair. This is fair.
Ceramic container.
Don't give grandma's urges to that kid, or ashes to that kid. Fine.
Yeah,
this very delicate item.
We find out Benji's actually just good at all things, just mythical, not just technology.
He's actually a sorcerer.
Maybe that's what you could beat Dusty on.
My God.
Anyways, like the more mythical type stuff.
Don't let's not talk about it. We don't want him to find out if he watches.
He doesn't watch things. Anyways, as he hands it to you and tells you about the strap that's surrounding the newly mini urn, you hear from outside, you hear a loud "Darling," as the doors Jesus, the doors fling open. I couldn't think of the word for a second. And come barging in is a woman. Like, "My love, there's an issue." And as you all stare back at the voice and the woman that's producing it, she chokes on her words, and you can see her turn a bright red as she starts to babble and stumble over her words. I mean, Eric, no, Lieutenant, sir, we have an issue, in the city, and you just hear Eric. It's quite all right, Persephone. You don't need to hold formalities in front of this crowd. Also, what did I tell you about that while we're within our home? You all realize that she looks very familiar, but Benji recognized her immediately. She was the nurse that was attending to Benji during your stay in the hospital.
There's been so many things in this whole moment where I wanted him to ask for a drink so that he could finally forcefully spit take at things happening. And this is yet another one.
I would say you guys would have drinks. The butler guy would have came back in with like tea or something. I would say you have a drink if you want to spit take.
I accidentally inhale my drink and start coughing a lot.
You guys analyze this woman more. You see her eyes glisten and sparkle between a dazzling emerald green color and a shining sapphire blue. As she starts twiddling her fingers and becoming a little less red. So, my love, Eric, the first response team called for backup, but the communications were cut short. They need immediate help. Eric thinks to himself for a second. It seems like your friend from the other world decided to finally make a move. You'll stay here. You're in no condition to fight right now. That's an order. As he stares more intently into each of you, kind of putting up a new demeanor than he had before.
See.
He gets up from sitting against his desk, wraps back around to the inner part, rummages around in his desk drawer. You see him pull out a handgun, putting it into his holster. And then as he wraps back around to leave the room, he hesitates for a second, turns around, and nabs up the busted, damaged box that you saw holding out all his papers, hooking it to his belt and storming out of the room with Persephone. And the doors close behind you. What do you guys do?
Thorson's just gonna look at everybody and like, so are we actually gonna just sit
Getting
here?
Oh, sorry.
Because as far as I'm concerned, they made it clear those badges don't mean shit here.
That's literally what I was going to say. Yeah, as far as this world's concerned, we're not part of the Silver Guardians. That order meant nothing.
And then in the
That's-
background, you just hear the engine and burning rubber as you just hear the car at high speed go and driving off.
Adam gets up and, gentlemen, I believe it's time for us to make our leave.
I mean, if we're going to do anything, we're going to need weapons.
Besides, we're responsible for this mess somehow anyway, so.
Somehow.
Orchid would be tempted to go through this guy's desk since he pulled out a handgun before to be like, he's got to have more than one gun in there, right?
He has 5
I literally-
handguns.
I would
Or
help
6.
you- I would either help you dig through stuff.
Yeah, you guys start digging through stuff?
Immediately violate this guy's trust.
Well,
Get-
first, I know one person did this. I don't think any of the rest of us did it to disintegrate it. I would like to do. I would just like to be like doing that awkward time for time force moment just to see it fail.
Oh yeah, I did that last time. It didn't work.
Yeah.
So you time for Time Force?
Yeah.
As you time for Time Force, you're more for like you feel it like vibrate on you. Like it's not visually vibrates, but you feel it like in your like body it vibrates, and then it just like stops.
Well, it was worth it. Let's look for guns.
At this point, we
Pull for
basically
gun.
know we can't pull these things off us, right?
Oh, hey, wait. Does he have like a liquor cabinet that's like obvious anywhere? We could definitely make some Molotov cocktails at least.
No liquor, just books and statues.
I don't believe that
And
Eric just reads and doesn't drink. I don't believe that.
well, this is for all you know, this is work office.
Gotta go to the party office.
Yeah.
Party room.
Start looking
Um,
for this mansion bullshit means he must have like some secret things going on. Let's
Yeah,
start looking for like
this guy
latches,
used to be a Power
buttons.
Ranger, right? He's got to have some energy weapons or some.
Morphers,
got, like, a secret
you know, he has some
compartment behind a
morphers lying
wall,
around.
Yeah, we should be looking by his desk. He probably has like a secret button to press over there
Yeah.
somewhere. Maybe even well, he took his morpher or did he leave the morpher?
He took his box.
He took his
Okay.
box and a handgun.
Yes, I mean I would look at his desk first, maybe.
gotta be
Also,
some
to answer your question, Thorsten, from your knowledge, no, you can't. I mean, none of you have ever tried to take off the morpher after getting the morpher.
Well, seeing how two people failed to morph after doing the call, Thorsten's pretty much surmised these things are broken and useless. He's going to try to take his off, if possible, and toss it to the ground.
Yeah. So you go to like rip it off and like take it off yourself. This charred remain of what was a morpher, and as you take it off, it starts peeling off of your skin, like almost it was like part of your skin, and you start feeling a pain of like ripping, and then it like do you let go or do you rip off more?
Depending on how difficult, or if it becomes very clear that it's going to cause severe like damage if I continue to pull it off. Otherwise, you'll just keep going.
Okay. So as you continue to like rip it off and feeling like a sting on your skin as it feels like you're literally like peeling your own skin off, it fights back almost, and it like sticks back on your arm and your arm jolts forward for a second.
Well, once he sees that, well, looks like these aren't coming off us even if they're broken. Got it. Look, I
Well, there
don't
might be
think
a
we
chance
should.
of repairing them. We just haven't really had a chance to look into it.
At the moment, they're useless. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, everyone who wants to start rummaging around this man's property, give me an investigation check.
What?
Alertness.
Alertness, yeah.
Sure. Would
As you're doing this, I'd be like, look, I don't think we should just go through this. I mean, there's nothing that suggests this one is, you know, he's being untoward or has anything illicit that's behind it. Why do you feel like searching all this?
we need something we can use
We
to
need
fight.
You need weapons, yeah.
They've literally been keeping. Oh, I mean, they've been keeping stuff from us or being really roundabout about everything. Something, I don't know, something doesn't feel like they're being forthright with us. I don't.
Well, they. I don't believe that, and that they show. If they're keeping stuff from us, and it's because we're as much strangers to them as they are to us.
Okay, fair point, but then don't rummage through his stuff.
Fair, but counter offer.
Counter offer. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
That's what Benji's saying, yeah. All right, so yeah, so everyone that's deciding to rummage through this man's property, give me alertness.
Do I use my specialization? It is investigation.
Sure.
Yeah, you could definitely do it.
Damn. Critical success.
Can I argue using technology if I look through his computer?
You could definitely try to. If you specifically want to do the computer rather than rummaging around the room, then yes, you can do me technology.
I want to try to see if he has any notes on stuff. All right, let's do it.
Do you know anything about hacking?
He should, yeah.
Well, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh my God, why?
as you pop up the computer, you just you're not able to put in the right password and you get locked out.
What is Windows Vista?
This is not any computer I've ever seen before.
We only have Windows 99 back in our universe.
I would say it'd probably be more like Windows XP.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't even want to think about that. But yeah, so you guys fail miserably. But Orchid,
Yeah, I
you
got
being the sneaky sneak that you've always been, you look in all the right places, and then at one point you find a little bump, and you touch it, and you hear like a clunk and a click, and then behind his desk, he had two big bookshelves. They click sideways and they move, revealing two big rectangles of weapons on a bunch of hooks. Pistols and rifles and a few snipers.
Okay. Orchid would load up. No body armor or anything, just weapons.
Just weapons. And there's some grenades.
Okay, cool. Orchid would be respectful. He wouldn't take too much.
Takes 5 grenades, takes 2
5
sniper rifles.
Alright, he'd take a sniper, a pistol, and 1 grenade. That's all he needs.
Professionals have standards, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we're ready to roll out. Load up, let's go.
What do the rest of you take?
Then Thorsten will just sigh and then grab a rifle.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam will grab a rifle and the pistol.
How many pistols are there in total?
There's like about a dozen.
Alright, then he'll take a sidearm as well, just in case.
Okay. Soren and Benji.
No, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
Well, if everybody else is just going to be going through things, I guess I'm going to just try to keep watch. I don't like this is the group that I'm with, so I'm sort of make sure that they don't get in trouble and cause problems atop that for me.
Yes.
So keeping watch to make sure that nobody's going to bust in and find them just rummaging through everything, hacking computers and all that.
Gotcha. So you don't take any of the weapons?
I think that I'll take one of the weapons just for safety's sake. I don't know. I know why everybody else is so untoward, but I just want to get along with everybody, and so I'm like, all right, I don't want them to feel judged, so I guess I'll take one just to show that I'm on the same team.
What do
He's
you
peer pressured into being a thief.
It's peer pressured into being a murderer? I'm about to go shoot people up. What do you take? Do you take a pistol? Do you take a rifle?
I think I'm just gonna take a pistol, something lightweight, rather than like a big rifle. It's like something concealable that I can put behind my back if I have to.
For
It's
sure.
like, what are you doing over there? Nothing. Put it behind my back slowly.
And Benji, what about you?
Well, if the computer failed, I guess. So, I'm looking at the weapon options, or just what am I doing after the computer thing fails?
After the computer thing, but also you see that everyone's gearing up with weapons.
Oh yeah, I'll go grab some. I'd be going for like, what is left over after all that actually?
There's still 1 sniper rifle. There's still a rifle. There's about a little less than a dozen sidearms, and there's only 1 person took a grenade, so there's like 5 or 6 grenades left.
All the grenades and the sidearm.
Oh god.
Take all the grenades.
you like do like the belt thing across like the diagonal across your torso.
Basically.
Oh no. Why did I say there's
Benji's
gonna
grenades?
leave.
Why did I say
Kamikaze.
there's grenades?
They're all stun grenades. Don't worry about it.
No.
You say that.
All right.
Oh, by the way, are there any extra magazines of ammunition or anything like that?
Yeah, everything has like an extra like little like hung up like under where like that's the thing was there was an extra like 1 or 2 magazines for like each weapon.
I can help carry extra magazines too if you guys want. I'd rather be like more support throwy.
Thorsten's gonna take an extra one of each just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I would.
I'm
Extra one of
basically gonna
each, yeah.
grab anything left over I can.
Oh my god. You're gonna be
Benji.
Rambo.
5 pistols, 4 rifles, a sniper rifle.
You're gonna go
8 grenades.
Kimbo up in
Like-
there with all these grenades.
Benji, toss me a pistol quickly.
I'll reappropriate or I'll just reassemble it into some fucked up thing.
Oh my lord. Jesus.
Yeah. Can I say out of character? This is a horrible idea. This is the worst thing we've ever shown.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fight.
So far.
Oh yeah, no, this is awful an idea for all of us.
And I
Yeah,
just want to
not-
put it out there. You guys are familiar with these weapons off first glance.
Mhm.
I
But
would imagine so, considering the fact of our pasts and what we've been doing.
yeah,
Oh, I thought we were. Oh, sorry.
What were you gonna say?
I was just saying. I thought we were referring that this is an awful idea for us to go fight the Psycho Rangers normies.
No, so I was gonna say like the weapons that you guys all grabbed. At first glance, they all look like weapons you're familiarized with that you use on the daily, back in your post-apocalyptic world. But the structure and like the actual construction of the weapons are a little bit different. So it's not your at quick glance it looks like a pistol, but it's not your typical pistol.
So
So,
Thorsten will
And
be
same thing with everything else.
Thorsten's gonna be inspecting it, like making sure everything's more or less what he's familiar with, and making sure it's actually functional and that won't jam.
Yeah, as you inspect it and like do like the typical like quick like disassemble like test, and like you like go through it real quick and like check out the pistol, you handle it like a natural, even though it looks and like it's like structured a bit different than what the type of weapons you're used to. It feels and acts very similar, so you feel very confident with the pistol after checking out all the specs and putting it back together.
Alright. Yeah, well then just do the same with the rifle, and then look at the others, wait and see if they're ready.
Is everyone ready?
Liquid would
I
be
wanted to investigate the weapons if I notice that something's weird with them.
Yeah.
About them.
You guys all inspectate them. English. Inspect them, and yeah, they're different. So you guys chalk it up to, or are able to kind of just like put it together that this is just what modern guns are. But for the most part, the principle of weaponry is very similar to what you guys are used to. So they kind of keep the same core structure to an extent of the past.
Mm-hmm.
Orchid would close the bookshelves and press the button again.
And it closes like nothing ever happened. The only difference is you guys are armed to the brim.
Nope. Now we catch a bus, I guess, to where
Hey, he has a
the
garage. No,
chaos is.
look,
No,
he probably has like a garage like Batman. Let's go look.
Are you guys gonna pull a Suicide Squad? Just get on a
Yeah,
bus?
We get on
No.
a bus, go over there.
You guys are the Suicide Squad. Oh no!
He's probably like Batman. He probably has like his own little side garage of cars. I'd say let's go look.
We go steal one of his cars too.
Yeah.
Well, we can go outside and steal one. I can hotwire something, whatever you want.
God, okay, we don't even know where we're going, but let's go outside.
Oh no!
Maybe we could talk to that butler guy.
We can steal. Yeah, okay. Let's go ask him for a bus
Almost
pass.
like on command, the butler strolls in with a plate of like little pastries and like some more teas. Like, what do you guys be interested in? It just sees
Hey,
all
do
of
you know where the commotion is? We're gonna go fight that yellow guy.
He looks at you guys. It just turns around and closes the door.
Hey, no. Orchid.
Yeah, I chased after him.
As you guys are like
Yeah.
looking at your ammo and just checking everything, just like mid everything, you guys just stop and freeze and look at each other, and he just like Alrighty
Like that
then.
cockroach thing is like when you turn on the lights in the kitchen, like all the cockroaches just stop and look at each other. That type of deal.
Exactly, and then he just closes the door slowly and forgets he ever said anything.
No, I would go after the door real quick. Just go stop him.
Orchid is fast as hell.
Chase this guy with guns in your hands.
No, wait.
So yeah, so let's say
Give me
you
your
you you stop the door closing before he closes it, and he looks at you guys. He's like, he sighs.
Do you know how to drive?
You ask him?
I
Yeah, I'm
know
asking
how to
you.
drive. We just need to know where to go.
I do know how to drive.
Wonderful, you can take us. Let's go.
Excuse me. And he like questioningly asks that.
The city's in trouble. This isn't the time for questions.
Yes, and Sir Myers told me that you guys were to stay here, but it seems like you guys have occupied yourself with toys.
I mean, if you call Myers right now, you could find out that like he is totally in the know of this.
Yeah, Thorsten would just look at him with like, that is the most blatant lie you could have ever told.
I was gonna say,
I
that
know,
was
I
the
know, I
worst
have a
thing you could have
plan.
said.
I have a
worst
plan
one.
here. No, I have a plan here. I can let me fail at my plan. How I
Okay,
must.
alright, roll persuasion then. Please and thank you.
With a snag.
No, just roll persuasion.
No, if you just call him right now, you can confirm that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't even matter. It's fine. Yeah, I fail at it. Okay.
He looks at you and says,
If
alright.
you call him right now, you can confirm it.
Uh-huh. As he thinks back to like 5 minutes ago getting off the phone with him.
God.
He looks back at you, Orchid. I will be making my leave now.
Listen, your master's life is in danger, and we can help him. Last time he fought that thing, he lost. And you know this.
Well, last time he was ill prepared. This time, he knows what he's up to.
I
Alright.
doubt that.
This is when Alan just says, we're not asking you, we're telling you, and he just pulls the gun on him and all.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Thorsten
I'm gonna
immediately
face
goes
palm.
to. Thorsten's immediately gonna try to push the arm down. Like, no. We know not to aim at civilians. Look,
I would,
whether we meant to or not, we are responsible for this mess. We should clean it up.
okay, I want to use this as a distraction.
We need to go.
Adam! Oh my god!
I want to use this as a distraction.
Yeah, what are you trying to
This
do,
man is
Benji?
being held up by a gun, and I just want to use this as a moment, and I'm gonna be like muttering repeatedly, sorry. What I was trying to do before is I wanted this man to pull out whatever device people use in this age that might
Correct.
be like a phone. I am just gonna just shove my hands in this butler's pockets looking for some whatever shit's there, and if it looks
Hey,
like
yo.
a random device, I'm taking it.
What the hell is going on?
You're running his pockets.
Yeah.
You ran the man's.
Even Orchid looks confused. He's like, what's happening?
you ran the man's freaking
All right, we need to
bookshelf.
go.
Now you're running his pockets. My lord.
I think it's time for us to get
I'm
out of
trying
here.
to take a
Gotta go.
phone, man.
you run his pockets and you find nothing.
Ah, fine. Okay.
Oh my god.
The hell is
I'm
going
not
on?
holding him up by gunpoint.
You guys are horrible.
Well, Thorsten put my arm down, so it's fine. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
We're all
You
good now.
want me to threaten him with a grenade? I was just trying to get a phone.
You guys are
Listen,
horrid.
if you don't help us, I'm killing all of us.
That is a terrible idea.
Anyways, as
I just-
he
Benji just pulls the pin on a grenade. It's your choice. I'm kidding. Oh gosh.
I'll say you're able to do that without him realizing, because he's looking at this man with a gun pointed at him. And as Thorsten like backs him down from this, he's like, "You are a very peculiar bunch."
He's so calm after having a gun pulled onto him.
I'm sure he's seen weirder crap, honestly.
He he's like, he sighs. You really want to get in there, huh?
Look,
Get in where?
this is our fault, intended or not. They followed us here. We need to deal with this. And I think we've all been sitting around long enough, pain or no pain. That's honestly just another day for us.
I might lose my job for this, but
So now that I think about it, one counterpoint to this whole thing, yo. I don't really know if we should bring the vase closer to that guy.
No. Last time it saved us, so maybe he'll shoot us again and it'll bring us back.
oh my god.
Yeah, I'll take us back.
Yeah, I'll take you back to a place where you guys don't have the medicine to heal an open wound.
Well, only one of us need to get shot.
Oh my god.
Besides, I kind of owe him anyway.
Oh, who?
Yeah,
That's
what?
referring to when he got shot.
Oh, got you. That's what I thought. I just wasn't sure. Okay, got you.
You shouldn't
yeah,
borrow
no,
money
for-
from unhinged rangers, dude.
so he mutters to himself. He's like, I don't think he'll fire me. And lets the door. He releases the door so it opens to your strength, Orchid, and he just follow me as he puts down the tray on the little like table counter that's out in the hallway and goes down the stairs.
Wait, what?
Or could we follow him?
You guys all follow suit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I grab a little like
Yeah.
whatever he had like on the like tray.
they
The croissant.
Yeah.
they're glistening with like white oozing stuff on top. It looks like bread, right? But not bread you've ever seen before. It's like very like a light brown color and looks very fluffy. And they just have this like melting like white sauce almost like on top of them, and they look like mouth watering to all of you.
There's no time for that. It's time to kill.
It's time for Time Force.
What time, boys?
I'd like to take the food.
All of it?
Wait, no, not all of it. I'm gonna try
Just
one.
take the whole tray.
I have enough filling. I'm good. I just want to try one. Damn.
Yeah, so you take one.
Depends how good it is. Then I might take all of it.
Does Adam take another?
No, I just take one. Then I
Okay.
just walk with Orchid.
Yeah. As you guys take a bite into them, you are just filled with like did you eat some of the pudding also, Adam, or not really?
No, I still have one in my pocket from Benji giving me one.
Yeah, no, as you take a bite of this, your taste buds go wild again, Benji. Like you've never experienced this before. Like you thought pudding made your taste buds and your brain explode. This like double backflip, triple explosion.
Hell yeah. That was amazing.
Yeah, they're really good. I wonder what it is.
Is the butler guy still there?
He's out in front, like an Orchid following suit.
Yeah, Thorsten's following after.
I'm gonna
Benji-
grab 3 more and go.
Yeah. He leads you downstairs, across the mansion a little bit, and then opens a door to a very dark room. Flips the light, and it goes, and like one by one, all the lights turn on, and you see rows of just really nice, shiny looking vehicles.
Is it like a Jeep?
There is a Jeep.
Cool. Real talk though, which one of us actually has proficiency in driving? I can do it, like, and not have a snag at all, and roll out a D2. I'm just curious if anyone actually has more than just the D2 in driving.
I would just have the D2.
Yeah, I also have a D2. So
No one else. All right, then honestly, Thorsten's just gonna. If we all spot the Jeep, he's just gonna head over to the Jeep.
Well, Orchid was saying for the butler to drive.
Mm.
That is what I was saying before, yeah.
He knows how to get there, yeah.
Presumably he would actually know where the hell we're going.
I mean, that's fair enough. Thorsten's not gonna like it, but that's fair.
He goes to the left where the wall is, and just a bunch of hooks, and just like you see these silver chains and a bunch of stuff, and you see keys just amongst this grid of hooks. And he looks through them. He's like, Jeep. He's like, picks it up and goes, boop boop. And you see the Jeep make a noise, and then all the doors just, and they just all pop open.
Whoa.
What was that?
Is that thing alive?
Yeah, this definitely isn't our timeline.
It's these are car keys, and that's a Jeep.
Keys are supposed to be for a door. Don't you put them in the door to open things?
But didn't he like remote start it?
You
Like out of
could.
character? Oh, okay.
Huh? Yeah, he pressed the button and like the car lit up and like the doors opened up and you hear the engine start roaring.
Yeah, that's that. So I'd be like, so Benji would be like, but wait, like, so why is the motor on? Do you guys just leave it on now?
No. If you there's a fancy wireless thing now that controls cars. To an extent.
wireless.
What?
We don't
It-
have time for magic. Let's go.
He
That would
chuckles.
require-
He chuckles to himself and he's like, "You guys are a peculiar bunch."
I was about to say peculiar again.
But he says it with more glee this time than kind of just like disgust that he had before.
Okay, it's a good peculiar.
Yeah, we're definitely not from around here.
But everyone looks at the camera.
And you just hear the Friends like old school like studio laughter.
With that fourth wall break, Adam just shoots the camera guy.
He just waits till Benji finds out Friends didn't end in 2000.
Yeah, crazy.
What could we get in the back?
Yeah, so it's it's one of the elongated Jeeps, so it's the ones with like
Oh, okay.
it has the
Okay, so it's the 3-row ones.
yeah, so it has the driver, a middle section, and then a back section.
I'm gonna go in the middle section.
So it nicely fits all 6 of you guys.
If there was like a motorcycle in there anyway, I would have pointed at it and been like, that seems like more your thing, Orchid.
Has Orchid ever used a bike before when he was a kid?
Oh,
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'd get on the motorcycle, immediately fall over.
Like,
What are bikes?
it's like, what's balancing? This thing doesn't just go on its own.
I don't know if Orchid's ever driven a car or a motorcycle or anything before, like, at all.
I would imagine that. I mean, I know Thorsten would have, only because like, there's no way that the Silver Guardians don't have some sort of vehicle.
I'd have figured that they would have had like some like those really old because even like in the war, like even in like
Mhm.
older wars, they had really like old, really sturdy motorbikes that you could get a hold of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you guys had like old
I mean,
beat
there's
up.
dirt bikes.
You guys
Mhm.
had old beat up like military Jeeps with like the big open back that had
Yeah.
like kind of like a drape type of thing covering it with like a
Yeah,
back
the
door.
tarp.
Yeah, like a tarp. But normally you guys had nameless Silver Guardian insert here as a driver.
Yeah, I had my brother drive.
Insert nameless person here.
Looks off into the distance.
Yeah, so you guys all hop in the Jeep. Just for my own sake, who rides shotgun, and then which two are in the middle, which two are in the back?
I'll ride
I would be
shotgun.
in the back.
I'd be in the middle.
I'm behind wherever Soren is to try to steal that
Who's our,
urn.
just asking, who's our master driver of the group?
Well, the driver is the butler.
Okay. So I guess I'll take whichever seat. I'm not particular. Not
Okay.
like I have to get shotgun.
Yeah, no, I'll take shotgun just to
Okay.
keep an eye out.
So then Adam and Soren could be in the middle, and Orchid and Benji in the back.
Oh god.
um,
It'd be like adjusting its sights.
Let's play a game while we wait. I spy with my little eye something that is no. Sorry.
oh no, it's a long
Spy something
ride.
with 2 wheels.
So
I hate when he does this.
he looks back. Does he do this often?
Yeah.
I hate this place. You go.
Back in our world, he kept picking dirt, and there's dirt everywhere.
Oh
I
no.
saw something brown.
No.
I smell something
No.
brown
Ground.
and dirty. Oh wait, oops, hee.
It was a dirt orchid.
Oh darn, you
Dirt
got it
again.
again. You guys are so
No,
clever.
there was that one time he picked a chunk of broken building, but you know.
Nobody was able to guess it. He kept thinking it was dirt.
At least when I did it, I always picked the dead animal.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so then he clicks a button on like kind of like the top part of the Jeep, and then you just see a and like a mechanical thing like starts lifting, and sunlight starts blaring into this dark room that's lit up by the light fixtures. You see the outside courtyard. He looks back and he's like, you guys probably would like to buckle up. As he shifts the car into gear and drives out of there like a madman.
He just drifts through the courtyard.
Yeah.
Takes off.
He
We
just-
arrived there before them.
Oh my lord.
We take shortcut, running traffic lights.
So as he starts driving, all of you guys just kind of hit back towards like the back of your seat, like sitting up straight, and kind of get like a little whiplash on the neck.
I want to lean over to Orchid and just be like, I'm just concerned why you guys trusted him so easily. I would imagine they kind of contingency planned that we would just follow them. Like, what if he takes us to just somewhere to be like babysat?
This is it, guys. Tee. Brings you to the other complete opposite side of the city.
That's what I thought he was gonna do.
I mean,
drives around the block. Drives around the block.
He's like, I think I've seen that tree a couple
He'll take
times.
us around the block to see if we fell asleep easier, like a baby.
Oh, yeah.
He starts taking the same turn over and over again, but because you guys are not familiar with the area, it looks all different to you guys.
He
this
just takes the
city is a
roundabout.
little repetitive.
He's just on the roundabout for the next like half an hour. Just like, why is it taking so long?
Man, it's like all these mansions look the same in this neighborhood.
Crazy. It's copy paste. Yeah, no. So he drifts out of there. You guys look. It looks like you guys are gonna hit the gate with how fast he's driving, and just barely the gate opens to enough of an angle where he just drives out, barely missing the side of the gates, like scraping it.
Whoa, Jeeves be crazy.
It's almost like he's a pro at this.
He's a retired NASCAR driver.
He's the Turbo Ranger.
He's
I
a
thought
Turbo
he-
Ranger.
I thought it was.
He
gonna
was the little
secret-
kid.
Oh, Justin.
I thought you were gonna secretly reveal it was the Time Force Ranger that was a race car driver, and I'm like, that's
Oh.
fucked up that he made him his butler.
Falling on hard times.
Because he was the Turbo Ranger.
Yeah, this is actually just one of the Turbo Rangers. RPM Rangers. So yeah, so you guys start driving down the
RPM
streets.
Rangers.
You guys are seeing traffic lights and other cars blaring by, and you hear ha ha, and you hear like honking and just like all these noises that you're not used to hearing. You're hearing like random chatter zoom through your ears, the honking of cars, other like engines, and just like a city that's alive, for lack of a better term. And it gives you a chance to like actually take in like where you guys are. Seeing a lot more greenery, seeing skyscrapers that like that are almost as tall, if not taller, than like the big yellow creature that you guys fought were. That you would have never imagined were that tall, since a lot of them are all bent over and destroyed.
With Megazords on them, yeah.
Wow, there's no broken things anywhere, guys. This is insane.
We got to do something about that.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, so you guys zoom through. You guys drive for a little bit, and he's like going past cars and like drifting through like turns and stuff like that. Is there anything you guys do or say or ask on the way there?
I want to turn to Soren and ask him for the urn. Soren, you think I could hold the urn for a little bit and
You
see
son
it?
of a bitch.
Can I just hold it?
Are you sure you're not going to drop it?
I'm positive I'm not gonna drop it.
Are you positive that you're? Are you so positive, in fact, that if you had to test yourself on a scale of 1 to 10,
As Soren's talking, I just nab it from his hands.
I just have these wide puppy dog eyes as I stare at you. Like,
Aww.
you fool! I say that wasn't the urn. That was the grenade.
Oh, oh no! Put the pin back in.
No,
Put the pin back in.
No, I didn't take a grenade. I took a blaster in
Oh
this
my
case.
lord.
Yeah, I guess I'll hand it over without much more. I say just don't bust it. Like, I don't know what was in there and if it was supposed to be dangerous, but it's not going to be good if if you break it. I'm sure maybe we'll need to seal it to get whatever was in there back in there.
yeah, I'll promise I won't break it. And I just like hold it in my hands.
Please sign this paper.
Puts down the window, throws it out.
I would eat myself out the window after it if that was the case.
Instinct reflexes.
Oh my
But
gosh.
but yeah,
Ant-like reflexes.
So you like take a look at it, or like what are you trying to do with it?
so I'm trying to remember if it like was the same weight as when I held it before.
Oh yeah, when you pick it up, it like drags a little bit, and like you're like oh
Like it's heavier then?
yeah, it's such a little thing to be this heavy. It's interesting, especially
Well,
looking. Sorry?
I mean from before when I held it like a while ago, like in the
Oh,
mega.
yeah,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying now. Yeah, so like it definitely feels lighter, but it's definitely still heavier. So it's playing with your brain with how heavy it is compared to the size.
Oh, okay. I still want to check it again and see if I hear anything.
What do you mean?
Like just put my ear towards to the
Oh.
urn and like
Like
shake
shake
it
it?
and like shake it and like see if I hear anything.
Nope.
This
Like,
this
hey,
little urn.
Kiku, you wanna-
Actually, give me would it be alertness? Sure, give me alertness. I don't know all the skills.
Investigation.
Yeah, sure. Alright. Yeah, I know you have a proficiency with that. Just do it.
Critical success.
Oh wow.
It was an actual critical too.
Yeah, it was the D4. I'll say like when you shake it and you really intently hear it this time, especially because it's a lot smaller. Like you just have it like basically all of it right there in your eardrum. You do hear a little like gah, very faint and just very quick.
I just look at it. Sorry, when you grabbed it, did you hear anything in it, or just feel.
Okay, we're gonna get you the help you need. I say slowly. I'm gonna just take that jar from you. No, I don't believe. Just before I continue, Devin, I didn't notice anything when it was given to me by Eric. Correct?
No, sir.
Yeah. I had thought so, but I was just making sure.
Are they distracted enough to take the urn from them?
So I'm going to say no. I didn't. I heard Eric telling me to be careful with it, and I said I would guard it with my life. And then you had went because you wanted to hold it, and now you are. So I don't know. The last person who I heard was you asking me to take this.
Roll me. What would sleight of hand be? Finesse? Roll me. No. Would it be
Be acrobatics.
acrobatics?
Oh wait, maybe infiltration.
Infiltration?
Because that's like sneaky
Finesse.
sneaky.
I thought finesse would. I don't know.
Finesse? Yeah, that would.
Do finesse. Finesse it for me. They're babbling back and forth about voices.
Infiltration under speed, anyway. At least for me.
Yeah, you're able to nab it from Adam's hand as they're going back and forth about voices.
Oh, Benji, be careful with that.
Now it's
Okay,
in your
okay.
hand. You're precious.
Yeah, I just like start like putting my
I just
hands
like
together.
I just have a relieved sigh. I just want to look at it. God damn it.
The voices, they're telling me to kill John Lennon. Who is that?
Oh no. So what do you like? You put it on your belt?
Not my belt. No, I mean I would just hearing them babble about voices. I want to listen to it a second.
Okay. Give me an alertness check.
Aw, damn. Okay, hold on.
As you rattle this in your ear.
You're in the ocean.
Why are you just okay?
Playing hot potato in this goddamn urn. Gotta kill people.
It's gonna
Or die.
blow up. It's a freaking bomb.
You're gonna be real unhappy when I rip it open, aren't you?
Rip open the urn? Yes, I won't be unhappy.
We played football with it earlier. Like I don't see what the big
Yeah,
deal
for
is.
real.
Yeah,
You got-
I did shoot it, and it
You
did
guys
not.
fucking shot it.
Yeah. You got me that alertness?
Yeah, hold on, sorry.
You're fine.
I have to hope for the best. Wait, don't I have a thing I can do? I have to make sure if I have to do this as a snag or not. Should I take? Ugh, fine. Alright. To do it as a snag, this is not gonna probably be fun. The one smart C doesn't have is alertness. Oh, that's
Ooh.
not bad.
Not bad. But you shake it and you're listening and like you have that look in your eye, you're like, ah, what's inside? And you hear just white noise, nothing. You feel almost betrayed and lied to by Adam.
You told me you could hear the sea. Punch Adam in the throat.
You push me in the throat.
Punch him in the throat? What the hell?
Throat.
Playful punch in the throat.
Playful.
I casually pull out my gun and blow his brains out.
I'm gonna shake the urn.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, nothing's really happening with it. There's nothing you feel in it, right?
Mm-mm.
Nope, no weight to it.
Mm-mm. Oh wait, it's definitely heavy.
Well, it's heavy, but there's nothing that shifts in it, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep it in my lap.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna you're not gonna hook it onto anything with the hook?
Yeah, well, sure. I'll hook it to my belt.
Okay. Wait, the grenade belt or your belt?
Belt.
Okay. Oh no.
The guy with
Grabs it like a grenade, throws it at the enemy.
No. Yes. Go to grab a grenade. He
Oh.
chucks it at enemy.
Enemy.
See him, enemy.
You're finding Nemo now.
Oh, thank you.
What?
And you throw the urn at him. He's like, "Oh, thanks." He's
Oh
fine.
yeah. He's like, oh, thank you.
Just walks away.
Starts running away. He's like, oh no, a grenade. All right. So as you are playing hot potato with this, and Orchid and Thorsten are just trying to be the adults here, I guess, about all this. You guys arrive at the destination as you come to a screeching halt, and all of you whip forward. Hopefully, you guys are all wearing seatbelts.
Wear seatbelts.
Oh. Oh no. Everyone but Thorsten, I guess, just slams into the seat in front of them and just kind of just face mushes.
Just manages to set off the airbag somehow.
And Thorsten kind of just yanks against the seatbelt as everyone just goes, blah!
Only there was some sort of securing device.
Yeah,
to
Strap-
prevent people.
Straps around
not
your
gonna
torso.
lie, Thorsten is gonna feel that jolt of pain going through his chest, considering.
Yeah, you would. But hey, you didn't at least slam your face into the dashboard.
Yeah, that's the only upside.
Probably would have been better to take it all in the face rather than your chest, actually.
Yeah. At least then he just uses arms to like kind of brace himself.
Yeah, so he's like, we've arrived. As he presses a button, all the doors flop open, and they just like open up on their own.
The seats kick us out. They eject us out.
Go
Shoot us
gadget,
up
kick
in the
out.
sky. Yeah, I mean, Orchid's been on plenty of missions. This would be quite standard. Gets out, sniper at the ready, looking around.
All of you get out as well.
Yeah, Thorsten's definitely getting out, giving himself a minute before getting ready to head off once everyone else is out.
Yeah, I get out also.
All right, as you all get out, all the doors close, and he like looks at you guys and he's like, "Don't get yourself killed, please. If you just walk 1 or 2 more blocks that way, you will be roughly in the area." As he's like pointing out the window, as you hear just a explosion, you see smoke as the 1 or 2 blocks down that he was pointing. He's like, "Just on cue," and he just drives off.
Gotcha. 1 or 2 blocks. Oh my god. Yeah, I
You
guess
think this-
Orchid would
What are
like
the chances
break
he
into a
dropped us
dead
off at-
sprint.
What are the chances he dropped us off at like a local park?
Well, now after that explosion, I don't think you would feel that way anymore.
Sorry. Okay.
Either way, yeah, no, Thorsten's also gonna be booking it.
Yep. So as you guys, I'll say you guys all run over and you make the corner down the block, and you see make the corner.
Oh, guys, really long corner.
Oh, shut it.
Around the corner, another corner, another corner.
And then another one, and then another one, and then another one.
These cities are non-Euclidean.
But also obtuse.
Okay, let's guys here. I did that kind of poorly. Find me. Give me 2 seconds.
You've got 3. I'm kidding.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Okay. Boop, 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 and boop. Guys, the corner, and this is what you guys see. Everything looks good.
Yep, I see everything.
You know, once I'm on the layer.
Oh, did I not put you guys on the layer?
Oh, give me a sec. I think I gotta reset my internet real quick, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I just had my internet interrupt, so.
Did you anticipate us going to the park? I was just curious.
Going to the battle.
park?
Yeah, or I'm sorry, the battle. Sorry.
So much for the park. Huh?
I put that in my own head. Ignore me.
Oh yeah, because you really wanted to go to the park. Did I anticipate you guys going to the battle? Yes. Why?
I was just curious. I didn't know if you like thought at all that we would just stay behind.
Be like, oh, it's in
Oh.
order. Okay, I guess we'll just.
I
stay.
mean, yeah, I always have to hope for
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
unexpected.
Insane option.
Mm-hmm. Insane option. Just take all the guns and hold the butler at gunpoint.
For a second, I thought this
Well,
paddler
Matt, like,
finisher was a
just think about
snowman.
it. He breaks out like, "Hey guys, you want to play Clue?" And we just all go, "Sure, why not?" And that somehow became the session.
I was playing Clue.
Oh,
You would
no.
play actual Clue.
Yeah.
I boot up the game. Well, we're doing just Clue Power Ranger plays Clue edition.
Like tabletop simulator and just have a good time.
Yeah. I have that you don't think I have that scene set up just in case?
All
Yeah,
possible
so-
universes accounted for.
Yeah.
I have all possibilities, bro.
Play
Multiverse.
Battleship.
I'm
Wait a minute, I just realized something. All our characters are named after a color similar to, what's it called? The Clue. And I'm Professor Plum, I just realized.
Mm.
You guys, did you see that movie poster back there for
For something called Clue. Yeah.
Morbius?
Oh, Morbius.
No,
That
no.
looks like a really good movie.
Oh, the tagline says Morbin time.
It's Morbid time. I can't wait for them to say that in the movie.
Imagine if I got a hold of a phone to go on Reddit. It's all over.
What's Reddit?
Just gives up being a Power Ranger.
Becomes a redditor.
Become a
Becomes
Redditor.
a Redditor. A Reddit
Time
Ranger.
for Redditing.
No, that's when it becomes 4chan. Then it's just, you know.
It's all downhill from there.
Oh man, is Thorsten back? Oh, I think
Guess
the
not.
internet finally disappeared. Oh, but yes. So this is what you guys see. You can see everything, right? Everyone's
Yes.
good with the vision. Okay, good.
Yeah, recyclable. Let's go.
Please, why?
Maybe roll for initiative or no?
Sure. Might as well just get that.
I got. Wait, so can I use my spectrum roll thing or no?
What's what?
Follow
Do
me.
you have to be morphed to use it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
then no.
You have to be morphed. Oh, okay, then never mind.
No, I'm
Yeah.
asking. Do you have to be? Does it say in the thing you have to be morphed?
It's a part of their spectrum stuff. So yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess we don't really have our spectrum
All right.
at the moment.
I would say yes. You can only if it's anything spectrum related in terms of perks or powers. You do not have that.
Okay.
Go. Time for is.
Yeah. Do you guys all just try to time for Time Force and just like
Yeah.
Really?
and then
Yeah, I'll
the
actually
whole
would try to
morphing
do it
sequence
again.
happens and then you guys get the explosion behind you, but it's just like little farts, just like little fireworks.
Our suits are all like burnt out and stuff.
I just mouthed it along with them. Mine already burnt up. So.
The most lamest Power Ranger transformation known to man. Little
Yeah.
sparkles behind you guys. But yeah, you guys can go ahead and do your initiatives. Initiatives are dumb in this game for some reason, and they don't actually add to the thing. So I will add all of you. If it will allow me to, Jesus. Add turn. Add turn.
I just want to say from afar, when I was looking at the tokens, I was like, why is a Minotaur and a bunch of symbiotes fighting Charlie Sheen?
No.
I get you. I get you.
And this isn't like there's no shift or anything like that, right? Just normal.
Yep, just your initiative.
All right, got it. I don't think I'm.
And then
okay.
you guys could edit it on the side.
Got it.
Welcome back.
Buenos dias.
Well.
I thought that was me. Okay.
It was.
I gotta get my fancy
No.
stuff ready.
Oh no, like he takes a snag on his initiative too, and I was just seeing yours, and I thought that I rolled that.
Alright, I'm back.
What's up?
Welcome back.
Time for initiative.
Yep.
Yeah, Eric in this universe is just Charlie Sheen. I just realized.
Got it. Hold on.
It just looks like that from afar on the token, and it just really killed me. And he kind of has that like facial structure. So.
Wait, what does Archer get 19 for? Oh, he also has 19.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys go on the side on the turn order, you guys can edit your turn order. So just write in the number you guys rolled. Please and thank you.
Weird that it didn't do it automatically.
Yeah, it's something with the script with the Power Ranger RPG.
That's so weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I got it to work before.
I had it to work once only ever. But yeah, so if you guys could just put in your stuffs, please.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
Then let me just roll this real quick. Get this bad boy out of here. Where is it?
I shoot Eric.
You shoot Eric?
Yeah.
Oh no, please. D6.
Power Rangers, fugitives.
Ooh, hello. You know, I love when people does such a crazy thing like that. Anyways. Oh, and then these little guys. This.
We were back 1 second.
You're fine. Oh my god. The explosion. Sheesh. Love exploding dice.
These people got exploding days.
I wish.
Imagine.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Why can't I get these rolls when I'm like killing you guys?
Those were the main characters.
Do you see these rolls?
No.
Ew, what's going on?
Oh wait, you guys
I'm
are
back.
together.
Why are you cheating? Riddle me that about.
Wait, who's cheating?
Wait, are you guys in the same room?
No, do you see the turn order?
Oh my bad. Okay, I just kept hearing mouse clacking.
Yeah,
I'm rolling real dice.
Gotcha.
you're like, I'm going to get really good on this because I want to kill everyone. Just roll a snag for all the bad guys to feel
Like, Jesus, all the bad guys go first, basically. And he doesn't need that. All right, so you guys pull up and you see this as you finish seeing, a blast from the purple one rain out, and you hear shattering of windows by you guys as you guys get a little bit of PTSD of the echoes that the purple thing has done to you guys in the past. And then this thing shoots red shrapnel at Eric and sends him flying backwards.
Man, we have a severe lack of body armor.
Damn it, Eric. Like, no.
And then you hear this guy, "Mrrr, give me the power."
Sounds about right. The villains of this world are a little different than in our world.
A lot less serious than our
I
world.
feel a lot less upset. I feel a lot less worried now.
And then these things are just like,
and I'm neutral.
these little guys are just like, "Bleh." And Eric is just like, ugh, trying to get back to his feet, all bruised and battered. And he is like, you're never gonna get the power. And he gets up and he takes. You see him take the box, the broken down box that he took off his desk from earlier, and rips it off his thing, and he sticks it into his. There's a hole on one side of the box, and he sticks his hand into it as you see a flash of red light illuminate the streets, blinding you guys. And you just hear quantum power as the blinding red light goes away, and you just see an explosion where he stands as he's sent flying back towards more of you guys. And you just see kind of like charred electricity on his wrist as this new reddish morpher that popped up is just like electrifying and just like burnt out. And he's like, ugh, I was afraid that was gonna happen. As it shines red again and becomes the box. And he looks back at you guys. He's like, how did I know?
New club member.
And he...
well, we made the mess.
You guys are not strong enough.
At this point, it's not all about strength, but taking responsibility for this is helpful.
It's about strength. This time it's going to be about teamwork, I say.
Not strong enough, but this grenade might be. I'm gonna hook one at minutes.
You're not strong enough, but this 50 cal is pretty strong.
He chuckles to himself, hearing your guys' responses and just seeing like your guys' personalities, and he's like, brings back memories as he tries to get up and like kind of like just in one last grunt of just like energy just passes out.
I say, come on, guys, we need to at least move him out of the way. I don't want him to get hit during all this. Somebody help me get him up. I'm going to try to lift him up, at least put his arm over my shoulder and carry him to someplace that's relatively safe or at least covered.
Yeah,
I'll help because I actually could help with healing him. I have that like crash course EMT training stuff.
Tell me where you guys drag him off to.
Let's
Find
see.
that mailbox over on the left, maybe.
The mailbox
Over here. This guy.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's cover.
Mailbox.
Yeah. So let's say you guys.
Sure. Let's go for the mailbox, I guess.
What do the rest of you three do in this situation? This is out of turn order. You guys get one free action each. So them two decided
Honestly,
to.
I'm just shifting in a protective way in front of the other three.
I mean, at this point, Orchid would have already like been on one knee with like the sniper rifle raised. He wasn't gonna fire like over the quantum ranger just in case. But if all of these guys are like they're still just squaring up, I mean, with this free, would I be able to take a shot?
They get a little bit closer. Yeah, you could definitely shoot.
Oh, they start like snapping their fingers and like walking out.
They do start proceeding forward as they see that the fickle of the whatever that was didn't happen, and he's just like, all bluffs.
Orchid would chamber a shot and fire at the purple one because he remembers that thing breaking its mind if the one will die.
Yeah, go ahead. Make me sure. Just go ahead. Just do base targeting fire here.
I do have specialization in long guns.
That's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Could I take aim with this or no? It's just one action.
I'll say it's just the one action. Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't use up mine, I would also take a shot the second I see them getting closer. Oh, damn.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Lord, have mercy, my good Lord.
I mean, you know.
Okay.
Protagonist.
The only thing though, it's not an actual crit, because this system is dumb. But you do land it, and you shoot this thingy majiggy. I wish I had all these in one spot, but I don't because I'm bad. Note to self for the future. Remember to do that. Yeah, you shoot it. Where do you aim for headshot, or like what's your thing here?
It has 2 heads.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd be able to like thread both of them if it like is like turning and like writhing. If I could hit both of its heads, but if not, I would shoot like at its heart.
Yep. You go center mass and you shoot right through it. This gun, you shoot it and it just rattles your ears, and the impact of it's like you definitely are like, yeah, this is what modern weaponry feels like.
Packs a bit more of a punch.
This is modern warfare.
Quick scope these ones.
But instead of feeling like taken aback or like your ear like stinging or like your shoulder hurting, you're like you feel more comfort knowing that this is like an upgrade, but like also just like now this is what a weapon should do.
It hurts so good.
Yeah, you shoot a center mass and it just goes right through it, and it looks down and goes and looks back up, and it just like topples over and just starts oozing away.
That's 1 down for me. Let's catch up, guys.
Adam is going to shoot at the red one because he remembers like it sucked fighting him at times. So just targeting.
Yeah, just straight targeting. Yeah, you try to shoot it, and you go ahead and shoot it, and it just absorbs your bullet, and then you just see it kind of just like you see it inside of it for a second, and then it just spits it out like as like it's like a foreign object. It's like rejecting it and just spits it on the floor.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
If I didn't waste mine by moving more defensively in front of them.
Where would you have moved exactly? You can move your token.
So about there. And frankly, assuming I didn't use up my, turn for that, my free turn, I would take a shot at that one.
Sure, go ahead.
Because I remember how fast it was, and that was annoying.
Adam, would you have moved or would you have stayed there?
I would have stayed there.
Okay, yeah. Give me a straight targeting check, Kristen. Ooh.
Oh, come on, dude.
It's on a D2 though, so this doesn't count, but it's an 18.
Oh, good. Do you try to it's and also remember it's like really small. Do you go center mass, or like how do you try to shoot this? Do you use your sidearm or the rifle?
Rifle.
Okay. And where do
Until that rifle runs out of ammunition, he's using the rifle, or he needs to reload, and that either way.
So you spray it.
Rifles. Yeah, he's more a controlled burst, but yeah, he's riddling it with shots to take it down.
Yeah, as it's like stepping forward, it just like starts going backwards until it just like starts, as it's getting shot, it's shrinking more and more into just a puddle and just like dissipates into the ground.
And that's my turn.
Go. All right.
Orchid aiming down the sight. Cocks back another shot. Sees Thorsten take one out. Looks very disappointed at Adam. Goes back.
Damn. Adam, you gotta pick up the slack.
We're at 1-1 right now.
Orchid's like, you're not doing a good job tanking sitting back here.
This thing hulks up and starts stomping over to you. You remember this one very clearly, Thorsten, as it comes up to you, and it like enlarges for a second and tries to wrap itself around you. and goes that, so it's also that, so that means I'll roll that twice and call it a day. All right, that's that. So that was low is gonna be 1, so then it's gonna do that. It was a 1 either way. A 13.
Nope, I got 17 for toughness, which is what I'd be using. Actually, it would miss me both ways.
Oh, perfect. All right, so yeah, as it tries to like come and grab you, you just kind of like you remember this all too well, and you just like hit it with like your gun and just back it up.
Actually, I think he'd just kind of like kick it backwards, like, no, this is not happening.
Even better, yeah, you just kick it like center mass, and it just like tumbles backwards and just like mauls at you even more. All right, here comes Mr. Man. He kind of like grinds his feet in the ground, kind of like charging up, and he's like, "Rrr." And like just looks like down the center of the here, and just like looks Orchid straight down. Where would you be aiming anywhere specifically now, Orchid?
Yeah, most likely after shooting that guy, and seeing the purple and disperse, I would be aiming like straight at our main boy here. It's like as he's charging at me.
So he'd be looking. So you'd be looking down the scope, and he'd be looking into the scope, like into your soul, almost.
Yeah.
Like staring right at you. Like I see you staring at me.
What a cool camera shot. And it's a thing where like he's charging and I'm reloading. Like right as he's about to get to me.
So he backs up and charges forward, and he rams right into you with this big club. That's actually never did this for you guys. I feel so ashamed. Boom. He has these big horns, and you see he has this big spiky shield with like horns on them, and then also little off the token there, but he has this big spiked club. So he comes up to you.
I didn't get any free actions on my turn.
You shot.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Like we had a free turn,
or was
I don't
it just
think we had
one
free
action?
action.
Sorry, I meant like you guys got like a free out of turn something.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. I'm saying I couldn't have taken the defend action as a free action.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
So he comes up and swings at you, almost like a drive-by, and taking you with him, like right in the gut. Let's see, this one is just making sure. Yep, it's that. So this, and this. Does a 18 hit you? Specifically on toughness.
18 toughness? Yes, that would hit.
All right. As he hits you right across your chest with this spiked club, dealing you 1 sharp damage and 1 blunt damage.
Oof.
And he goes,
do I get like knocked back or anything, or am I just
English. Not mechanically, but figuratively, yes.
Gotcha.
He like drives by and he's now on your side, so like he would be like here basically, as like he like basically picked you up off the ground with his momentum, clubbing you in the stomach, pushing you backwards. And as he goes, "Murr!" and he slams it now down upwards, down onto your prone body. With a survey says with a 19.
Is it toughness again, or can I use evasion?
It could be anything. Oh, my bad. I don't know how to read stuff. 21.
21 would hit.
All right. So yeah. So he hits you again for 1 sharp and 1 blunt.
Oof.
Gotcha.
Smashing you right into the ground, just creating cracks in the pavement under you.
Oof.
He's like, You're a funny one. As he huffs and you see smoke and steam burst out of his snout, and as he eyes, knowing that you're basically just like prone and out of commission, starts eyeing Adam as his next victim. That being said,
like spits up blood.
Adam, it's your next turn.
All right. So with the aim action, how does that work?
You cannot move,
Okay.
and you get an upshift on your attack.
And how many times can I take the aim action?
Once per attack, up to 3 times maximum. So since you don't have multi-attack, you're only going to be doing one attack, so you can do it once.
So I can only aim once then?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take aim.
Yep.
So upshift 1. Yes, upshift
yes,
1.
Upshift 1 for the taking aim.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
What the
Dude.
Oh my god.
Yo, double damage. I don't care.
Oh
Double
my
damage.
gosh. I hate that like the D20 means nothing in this situation, but that was a crit on the
No,
D20. I respect
But it was
that.
a crit on
I
the
know,
D10.
oh for sure.
Yeah.
That was yeah, but I respect the
Max
crit.
that.
I respect that crit.
Oh my god.
I did not do this part here. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna go.
Come over here, Bessie, and I start shooting at him.
Are you using your sidearm or the rifle? My apologies, I forgot.
I'm using the rifle.
Gotcha. Yeah. So like you like burst into him, and as he like, oh, yo, bro, this guy's busted. Wait a minute. Sorry, I just read something. As you like, burst these shots into him, he puffs and puffs and just stares you down even more, and you see his eyes go from the bright yellow, kind of like a darker hint, almost like red.
Come on, Bessie, pick up someone your own size.
Orchid, what do you do?
Orchid, after getting slammed and then like bounced like a basketball, slammed into the street again. See, now a smart ranged character would run away.
But Orchid
Orchid, on the other hand,
is a survivor. He's a fighter.
He doesn't go down that easily. So like after getting slammed, going up, spits up blood for a second, he begins to lose consciousness, but then snaps back and pushes himself off, rolls to the side, brings up his sniper rifle, and is going to fire center of mass into this I don't even know what this thing is. To this nice gentleman here.
Bovine fella.
Bovine fellow.
Please tell me you're saying you're getting up from prone.
Yeah, I rolled up and I got up from front. Well, I'd be like on a knee so I can.
Yeah. For the
Okay,
most part,
just-
I will let you know if it's like actually something that's like affecting you. For the most part, a lot of it is just description to further the. Jesus, so much dice on my face. What the fuck was
And another
that?
critical success.
Bro,
What
why
to do?
why
on
did
the
you
D12.
why did you roll like 50 dice? What is
I
going?
had upshift 2 because of
Yeah.
I'm within 30
Oh
feet
my,
and I had specialization.
oh my god, dude, what?
And he just crit again.
He did crit again. Jesus. All right, cool.
I'm gonna take the dodge action as a free action.
Oh, damn. That's my fault. Either way, doesn't matter.
Is he dead?
What happened?
Is he dead?
Hell no.
Minnesota? Oh, come on.
What are you gonna
I
do?
don't get to use hard target, right? Because I'm not a pink ranger.
Yes, you can't use anything that's actually from your thing. You are merely just a person with a gun.
That's all I need to be.
Damn right, Orchid.
I think. I don't know if I could do anything with story points.
You have 5.
Sure. I don't know if I.
Last time you spent all 5, you guys didn't really still died, but you know.
Yeah, but now I have a sniper rifle.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. That's my turn.
Alrighty, Thorsten.
Cool. So I'm assuming that the rifle has some sort of strap on it that I've slung around my body.
Yeah.
So he's gonna let that fall the wayside instead of trying to get away from the muck in front of him. And he's gonna swing at him because screw it. He wants to play up close and dirty, then he'll play.
Okay, do it.
And I have a specialization in mixed martial arts, so I'm using that.
Okay, give it to me.
I can't use my solo strike because I'm not morphed, huh?
Nope.
Got it. Just making sure.
Only general perks and only general perks could be used as of right now. Whoa.
That's disappointing.
Well, you guys get a story point for the fumble, so you guys are 6 now.
Yep.
Yep. As you swing into this thing, it just like you deck it right. Like, were you going for like the face, or where were you trying to go for?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, you deck it right in the face, like perfectly. You're just like, yeah, take that. But like, as it like is like its jaw is basically dishinge, it kind of like just morphs back into place, leaving just a little like just spurt of blue on the floor.
Essentially shows that nothing happened.
Yeah, except for like a little splat of blue on the floor that like was left from your force.
Well, if that's the case, Thorsten's going to back off a bit,
okay,
but moving towards the others just to continue to be a guard for the other two as they're tending to Eric.
Alrighty.
Okay. So with Eric,
and that's my turn.
I like to think over here with us, like your back's to everybody else, Soren, and you keep asking me, like, so how's it going over there? And I'm just like, I mean, it's going.
at least Eric behind the mailbox, and oh no, oh no, the Minotaur changed angles. He moved a direction. He's using fucking witchcraft. Moving to a direction that he has an angle on us.
This one slimes forward. And then it does have.
Jeez.
Slimes forward. This away. The red one then also slimes forward here.
Oh, crap.
And it then goes for, you see, actually it wouldn't go like directly in front of you. Go right here. And as you see it approach you, it's like dragging itself towards you, and in a quick motion, unlike it usually does, it just like kind of like does like it coils in and then quickly thrusts its chest out, throwing shrapnel at you. Let's see here.
Is this a specific defense I have to use, or?
No, sir, but it is a 20.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, so you get it. It does the quick charge of the shot that you guys are pretty familiar with, and it shoots red like crystalline shards at you as it starts cutting you up in your chest, taking 1 sharp damage.
All right.
Benji.
Oh, hi. What's up?
What you doing?
So, like, is there any chance that we might have, like, found, during me grabbing anything I did find, was there any by chance a health kit?
No.
Nope, okay. So
Why
much
would
for
it
that
be this easy?
ENT. I mean, look, I have the ENT training, but it's like, oh, if you have a fucking medical kit. So, let's see. That's
I mean, this is looking like a good spot for a grenade right about now.
Yeah, right.
I am gonna do that. I promise. I was just also gonna be like, man, if our turn order wasn't so crazy, I'd be trying to whisper like, guys, take contingency actions to dodge. But yeah, while we're distracted over here, I'm just like, well, I have no band-aids. We'll try to stabilize them, but just gonna casually yank a grenade off, take pin out, and toss it. Well, particularly throw it past Thorsten. If possible.
Yeah, were you throwing it like
Right there, yeah, in that center point.
for sure? Roll me targeting.
Okay.
Yo, guns and grenades and Power Rangers, crazy.
I know, right?
Right.
We're not even playing Power Rangers anymore. Fooled you guys.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Targeting. No spec. Nope. Actually, one quick.
Survey says.
1 second. I'm checking one thing on the.
Okay. You could technically take aim for this.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. This is also seeing how you spend story points. Wait a minute.
You can spend a story point to get an upshift. Or to
Well,
get a convenient item. So if
that's
you
what I was
really
gonna
want
say.
if you really want the med kit.
I might do that in a second after I throw the. Because I can do that as a free action for the. What does he have? Once per scene. That's a full action. Okay. I'll get to that on the next. All right, yeah, targeting, and then I can do an upshift. That's what I was gonna do. Is it okay with you guys? So I don't
Go for it.
Wait, how many store points are you using?
just one to do an
Oh.
upshift.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you'll get upshift too. With take aim.
Yep, take aim, upshift. So that means I'm going to. So it's I picked the one that's +2, right? Because I'm at a D2, so I'm going to D6.
Yeah, whatever says +2 in the parentheses. Don't pay attention to any of the other stuff because it's stupid.
Yep, I just making sure I read it out loud so you guys know what I'm picking. You want a difficulty set?
Nope, just roll it.
No way.
How?
We ended up getting that back.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
Exactly the same. Like,
Is there any way to reroll the story point?
Yes, you could use a story point to reroll.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that. You have a grenade, so like, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
no, we
wanna
need
kill
the grenade
nobody.
to go off.
Drops it at your feet.
So do you want me to reroll the targeting or just reroll the D20?
Reroll the whole thing.
That was silly.
So targeting upshift 2.
I can't roll worse, guys. I mean,
Don't jinx it.
what?
Say that.
You can roll a 2.
Yeah, you could roll 2.
Oh my god.
No, instead you rolled 3.
Hey, at least it's not a fumble. Fumble's worse. Anyways, which is crazy. Both times was a crit with the D6.
Yeah.
So upset.
Yeah, so you toss the grenade and you just overshoot it and it just blows up in the sky right over here.
Well, okay.
You don't know your own strength, Benji.
Do you want to move anywhere? I mean, yeah.
I don't want to move anywhere because I'm gonna probably use my action next turn to heal Eric or one of the others, depending.
Sounds good to me. Soren.
Well, we got
Yeah.
one story point back, so we're at 4 now, right?
You got the
We're at 5.
so I'm pretty sure how it works is you need to keep like that fumble you just rolled, you have to keep it to actually get the story point for it.
Oh, okay.
So we got the story point for
Okay, so we're at 4.
for Thorsten's. We got the story point for Thorsten's, but not for yours. No, you guys would be at 5 because you guys never
Okay,
used.
yeah, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay, that's fine. Yep, go ahead ahead.
Okay, well, I see that there's some goo people, some slimers out there causing some trouble. I'm gonna say Benji, just keep yourself by Eric. I got this. I'm gonna try to run over and I guess try to punch this one here, the red one. Oh yeah, I can't click if I'm on the what's it called, the ruler. But let me just see how far it is, and I can only move. Yeah, I can move 30 feet if the ruler is 30 feet, not like inches or something like that.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So yeah, I'm going for red over here. Let's see, loop, and I guess I'll try to just
Punch it.
yeah, punch it. Why not?
All right, roll me your might.
Sure. Test your might. Okay. So.
Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
See if you could do what Thorsten couldn't.
Yeah. And there's no skill shift or anything like that for me doing it during a run or anything.
Nope.
All right. No. And difficulty, I guess that edge normal. There we go.
Nice.
Wow. That was pretty good.
This more lean guy comes up. He's like, "I'll show you how it works, buff guy."
I'll show you how it is.
How do you punch it? Where do you punch it? What do you do?
I'm gonna do sort of like as I run up, do a yeah, and do like one of those draw back punch into the chest. Try to straight arm it backwards to send it stumbling away from my buddy Thorsten here.
Alrighty. You punch it directly in the chest. Your arm goes inside of it, getting stuck, and it kind of just goes, and it just oozes down over your arm and just becomes a puddle, and you're just left with red muck on your arm.
Yeah, I'll look at the red mark and go, you ooze, you lose.
I hate that.
And I don't regret it one bit.
You ooze, you lose.
Distant clapping.
Orchid throws up blood on the ground.
Slow clapping. Just like
slow clapping from over here by Eric.
just like
you use Eric's hands to like slow clap. I just realized.
And that's when it's revealed I could hear from that far away. Oh
my.
From 30 feet away.
Orchid slowly dies. Orchid loses 1 mental HP for that. Trauma damage from that corny joke.
Damage.
Oh, man.
You hear a loud sigh from like 30 feet away.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do in that moment. I've done my move and I did my thing.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Next is Mr. Blue Man Group. He's gonna walk.
He's blue.
Walk up and do the same thing. He's gonna grow in size and just like try to wrap up around you like a snake and coil you up. This is gonna roll with
something blue is growing.
This is gonna roll like this. I'm gonna roll this with this, so that's gonna be that. Okay, so 19.
19, yeah, no. I'm none of my defenses. I'm assuming this is going against toughness or evasion.
This is specifically toughness.
Okay, toughness. I only have 16 in toughness, so yeah, at 19 there.
Alrighty, it wraps up around you, squeezing you, dealing you 1 blunt damage.
That's for that terrible pun.
And now you are restrained.
All right, got it. Restraint, and let me just put my what is it? Health down 1, I guess. If I'm doing that correctly, blunt damage. Okay, and so I'm restrained, and I go, get off me.
And I will do this for restraint. All right. Next is Mr. Mooman. He looking over at Adam, renewing this rivalry. His eyes turning from yellow to red, and he charges up and bolts at Adam. And he winds up his club as he's coming up, doing another drive-by on you. Let's just see right here. It's gonna. Okay, I have all the dice here. Okay. Wow, it's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah. He does a 27 hit.
Okay, yeah, it hits.
Yep. He swings into your gut, sending you up in the sky, just like he did Orchid, but you get a little bit more height because you're actually standing. Taking 2. Oh shoot, actually, oh no. You take 2 sharp damage and 2 blunt damage.
2 sharp and 2 blunt.
Oh, yep. You just got one shot.
I'm down. I'm out.
Yep. He tosses you in the sky, and because he rolled a crit, he slams you mid-air back into the ground, and you do a little like bounce, like Dragon Ball Z style, just leaving a crack in the ground, and you land back in your little snow angel or cement angel that was left of your print.
At least you didn't say you got Yamcha'd.
Yeah. So that's
like in slow motion, you see Adam like going up in there like screw you. It's like flipping off the Minotaur and then just
as you get hit by this and you bounce off the thing, everything goes slow-mo for a moment. And you swear you hear a voice, Adam. You hear, "Gah! This is my Kaizen? Oh my god." And then time goes back to normal and you slam into the ground, looking at the stars.
I'm knocked out. Yeah.
I'll say like you're like 50-50.
50-50, so like half conscious, half unconscious.
Yeah, so you're kind of like in and out of consciousness.
Okay, then.
And especially hearing that, you think like you're just like you're hearing things now, like you feel like super like loopy.
Adam is just groaning and like he puts his arm up to the sky like just slightly. It's like kind of like asking for help type of deal.
And then he turns his attention, his eyes go from red back to like yellow a little bit. He's like, he blows out smoke through his snout and just like, you guys are not groovy at all. As
the 1980s.
As he
1970s
uses the last of his movement to charge this way at Thorsten, winding up his club for you as well, my friend. Rolling. Oh yikes, that's funny. A 17.
That meets my toughness. Can I use a story point to bolster my defense if everyone's fine?
For this time, I'll allow it, but normally you're supposed to do it before I roll.
Okay, I didn't know how that worked.
That's fine.
So I'll keep in mind.
Yeah, I'll let you use it, but for future, you need to. If any of you want to do it, when I say I'm declaring an attack on you, then you decide to do it.
All right. Is everyone else fine with me doing that?
Yeah.
How does that work? What do you do to your defense?
I think it's add +5.
Yeah.
Wait, you have +5 to your defense?
Yeah.
For the next attack.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but you have to do it
So-
before I
Don't-
swing on you.
Yeah.
You have enough, sir. Usually, you have enough.
Yeah, I want more. Come on.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say you have a lot,
Yeah,
Adam.
it's a 22.
That's fine. Yeah. So it comes up and it swings, bada, and it tries to do the same thing as you just saw it do to Orchid and Adam. How do you block this?
Instead, I just catch the club and just glare at this bull creature. Like, you're not getting away with that one.
It looks you square in the eyes and huffs at you and like kind of like bows its head almost like kind of like a nod. And he yanks his club from your grasps and squares up to you. As we pass turn to Adam, you're seeing red, figuratively and literally, as you are seeing the red of the Minotaur's eyes above you, but as that dissipates, you see the red of the blood stain your eyes. And you hear a voice again. Gah! Let me out, kid. Let me at him. How do you, in your like your nonsensical mind, how do you respond to such a random voice?
Fine. Get out. Leave. Do something.
You.
I don't know who you are. You don't live here.
Basically.
As you say that, Benji, you feel a rattle on your waist.
Oh.
If you look down and look, you see for a moment the urn starts like rattling like profusely and then like goes numb again.
Oh, come on, man. There's so much going on. You can't tempt me like this, he says to the urn.
And it's your turn next.
Orchid.
Oh no, it's Orchid. Never mind.
What do you do?
Well, I already was just like, man, he's alone. He could do it if he wanted.
Imagining like Orchid with every breath as there's like a incredibly like sharp pain that shoots throughout his chest. As he like coughs up blood, he looks through his scope at this boyo here. I'm gonna take aim.
Okay.
And I'd like to use a story point.
Sure.
I'm imagining like mechanically this would be like a upshift 1, but it'd be like I spot like a weakness on its back as like Thorsten's holding the club. Like I see a gap in its hide.
Sure.
It's been
Yeah.
injured before. Which would bring me to a total of upshift 4, I believe.
You're within 30 feet. You take aim and yeah, upshift 4.
So that would be an automatic critical success.
Automatic crit success?
Yes.
Let's see here. Very interesting.
I mean, if you feel like rolling it.
What would that be?
How does this work? Because I feel like.
Let me look at the roll table because that's something I don't think comes up often.
No, my thing with that is.
What are we determining?
So he upshifted 4 to auto crit success.
Oh, how do you upshift 4?
He upshifted 2 for being within 30 feet. He upshifted 1 from taking aim, and he upshifted another from a story point.
Oh.
My only thing with that is,
what's your usual dice for that?
Me for targeting a D12.
It says critical success. Again, let me look at it more.
Yeah, it'd be an auto crit success.
Interesting.
This is treated as an auto success result, but if the player decides to roll the dice, they will attain a critical effect if their result would be a success, no matter what the results on the dice themselves.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's. Oh, I see. Okay. So you don't actually get a crit. It auto succeeds.
With a
Succeeds.
critical effect.
Oh, auto succeeds with a critical success if he rolls, or he doesn't have
If
to
he
roll.
rolls.
Oh, okay. So you 100%
What would the
guaranteed to
dice be if
hit.
I rolled?
You're guaranteed to hit, but if you want to roll, if you succeed, just.
Actually, it says no matter what the results on the dice say.
Oh, then what's the point of rolling?
So he just rolls. Well, see, it's because it's to give the critical effect. It's an auto success, but if he wants the critical effect, he can roll just to do it. So that's your call what he
Oh,
rolls.
so if I roll and I quote unquote miss, it would just be a normal hit. But then if I actually do hit, then it's a critical hit.
Again, the caveat to this at the very end of it says no matter the results on the dice themselves. So it doesn't matter what you roll, it's still a critical success.
That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, so interesting. That wording is like so like pointless. All right.
Yeah,
so
I know it's your call.
No, that's fine. So you shoot it right in like you see a little weak spot in the back, and you get it shot, and it just like goes numb for a second, and it falls to its knees. And then
that's two.
And then you see it immediately rise back up to a standing position.
One and a half.
And flexes as you see slowly like your bullet oozes out from his back and like flings out. And he huffs more smoke out of his snout and turns around and glares you in the eyes, and you see the yellow turn bright red in his eyes.
Take the dodge action. It's a free action.
Thorsten?
Well, since he wanted to swing at me, I'm going to swing back at him.
All right.
That's a 21.
Look at all those ones.
Roll me another d20, please.
All right. Am I at a snag?
Please roll me just a raw d20.
A 7.
Your total is an 8. You did not hit.
Yeah, I'm at a snag. Got it. Well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna stay where I am and hunker down, ready for whatever's coming next. Because dodging isn't a free action, is it?
No, it's a
I
main
think it's a full action.
Yeah, it's a full action, or it's just if you have the dodgy feat, I think it is.
Yeah,
you get
okay.
to take it.
I'm just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then that's my turn.
All right, this pink one runs up on Soren, going kaplowy.
Crud. Do they get like an edge because I'm all wrapped up by the other one, or do they combine with the blue one to make an even bigger monster?
Yes, they become a big monster.
Like two types of Play-Doh coming together.
Exactly. No, that'd be too busted.
Yeah.
Let's see here. A 23.
Yeah, no, definitely over my.
All right, it comes up and scratches you across the chest with its pink claws, dealing you 1. Why doesn't this say here? Or it does say here, dealing you 1 blunt damage.
Okay, then I've taken the damage. There we go.
All right, Benji, your turn.
Sorry to interrupt. Are we at 10:30ish? I have to head to work. So
yes, I was about to wrap it up.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry.
Benji.
Sorry, I was muted there. Is it okay if is it okay if I speak out the events that you already told me were okay that I do?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. All right. So, looking at everything going on, looking at Eric, a lot of oh crap, like a lot is happening and he needs to do a few things to help out. He also was like wanting to heal this guy, but also seeing like Adam go down, something just kind of snaps in his head and he's just like real desperate. He looks around and just kind of realizes he has nothing to heal anyone with. He looks at the mailbox. He at least realizes what a mailbox is, what it could have. And he is going to take a grenade and pull the pin out and shove it in the mailbox and cover Eric's body as he kind of curls up over it. And after a few moments, it explodes, dust settling out, and the door for the mailbox swinging open. And as he kind of like digs through the debris inside after kind of making sure everything's okay, he like sighs in the greatest moment of like an achievement as he pulls out a med kit, and we're gonna lose a story point.
Mm-hmm.
But looking between Eric and Adam, he doesn't even really hesitate here, and he's gonna be like, "I'll get you after, I promise." And he's gonna run for Adam.
Nice. Can you make it though?
Yes, with his regular movement. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. With my movement, I should have 30 at least, right? All right, yeah, I have 30, and then I'm gonna use a free. Yeah. So I've had this all planned out. I just forgot my movement speed. Anyway,
you're good. Take it easy.
He gets 30, one free action, 35. He gets to you, Adam, and he's gonna get this med kit open, and he's gonna just start rambling at you, whether or not Orchid or anyone else hears it. And he starts going, and he's kind of glancing back at that like urn every once in a while, trying to get you healed up or at least conscious, like almost trying to like shove at you to get awake. And he's like, my mom always once told me about how like sometimes even like people that end up in a coma or in the last moments of your life, like all this other stuff, it can all kind of be like compressed down into the last fever dreams is like the electricity in your brain slowly going out. And I am going to be damned. I will be damned, Adam, if you are not awake to find out, because I am not letting my brain go down before I find out what's in the flipping urn.
As you're rambling and just going crazy trying to bring this man back, like knowing that he's on his dying breath, the gash that he had from the bullet reopened, profusely bleeding blood at this point, with the with the spiked club hitting him and all, just blood in his eyes, just barely being able to.
Oh, sorry. Go
ahead. He opens his eyes, but I think better than anyone here that he can't really hear you.
I get that, but he at least gets an essence point back from my EMT training.
I get 1 point back of health.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm gonna be damned if you're dead already before I do this, and I'm gonna use my last reaction. I'm gonna open the urn. I don't care.
So as you do all this and like you're like babbling to him, right? You see the urn shake some more and kind of like almost like a compass stick up from your belt and like point right at Adam.
Oh, okay.
You feel it tug at your belt.
I'm gonna grab at it and I'm gonna open it. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna point it at Adam as I open it.
So you unhook it?
Yeah, I unhook it.
So as you grab it and unhook it, the weight of this thing is so immense and it
it just eats itself out of my hand.
It almost like you almost drop it with how heavy it is, and then it flings out of your grasp and shoots at Adam. And as it shoots at Adam, you just see this bright green light emits from the urn, and you see the crack in the urn start to like unseal a little bit more, but just very little bit, as green energy pours out of it like a wisp and starts flying around, and you just, and then it flies around, makes circles, and then jumps right into like the hole in Adam's chest.
What?
And Adam, as you're looking up, you think this is like an angel taking you to heaven.
All right.
You see this like floating spirit come down to you, and you hear it go, "Ah, finally, I'm free."
That doesn't look like Thor.
After 10,000 years, I'm free.
And then you just hear some bone popping, just like as like he like cracks his knuckles or something. Like you just hear like time to take this for a joyride, as it dunks into your chest, and you just feel a surge just dum dum.
Oops, did I necromance Adam?
As you rise up, feeling the surge of energy through you, Adam, you immediately start not feeling like yourself, and you start getting this weird sensation going through your veins, and your eyes go completely black. And Benji, you see this.
Oh shit, he's septic.
And he immenses the green energy from his, like, the hole in his chest, as it closes shut and completely heals.
Oh, okay, I don't know what this is.
And then green blinding energy goes off, as after everything disappears, you are left seeing this.
Oh, that's sick.
Standing.
That's real cool. Hell yeah.
Snap.
And with that, we will call it.
Yes. Actually, it was really cool. Oh my god, that looks great.
Oh my god, the spirits are taking Adam away.
As he morphs, gets up, and then just turns the other way and sprints.
He's
Just
like,
walked away.
Like-
He's like, I'm free.
I'm free. Starts
Bone
skipping
says, "Take the
away.
wheel."
After 10,000 years, I'm free.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. But yes,
Bone Daddy, take the wheel.
that is how we're gonna end today's episode.
It'll be a
on
bumpy ride.
on that lovely what the fudge just happened. And next time we'll see the effects of this newly acquired power, or whatever it is that's inside of Adam.
Can't wait.
Until then.